Right. Okay. So sorry about that. We missed a round there. Well, we missed quite a bit, but okay. I guess from the start, we're now at a bit of a common ground. We're a bit at an equalizer here. All right. So, unfortunately, we missed the first 4 rounds, but let's just start at round 5 and act like nothing happened. Yes? Yes. Okay. All right. So you see Nuclear here trying to be a bunny. He's trying to get a peek, trying to see who he can pick off. Right. He seems to be AFK a bit here. He's got his teammate up there, taking a high position, Reborn. Right. Nuclear here throwing a nade out, flashing out, supporting his team, pushing forward. We got Goppy pushing forward with him. Right. Reborn takes out Axis. All right. The three of them are now pushing together, going through and flanking around to the other side of the map. Right. They lost both of their teammates to the rest of the counter-terrorist team, unfortunately. Goppy picking off Immune, Nuclear waiting over in the smoke, trying to see if he can get a quick peek. Trying to see if he can pick off someone just through the smoke, catch someone by surprise. And he does, he ambushes Aerial, alright. Pushing forward with Goppy. The Surges takes out Reborn from the back, right? And Nuclear goes down because of Surges. Goppy takes out Surge. And now it's a 1v1 situation with 14 seconds on the clock. Goppy coming back to A. He's trying to go for the plant. He doesn't have a lot of time. Let's see what he does. Goppy going for the plant. Goppy trying to walk around, trying to find... and he finds Akira, takes him out, and that's match. Well, that's the round. xQuadrant giving a very valiant battle. Rain, a pretty popular team, right? A big fan favorite of many. They're going pretty well. Right. It seems like xQuadrant is stacking a bunch of nades. They're preparing a bit of extras. Looks like they're going for a bit of a flank, a bit of a distraction. Right. Goppy nading out. It seems like Nuclear disconnected. He's still at spawn. He's on the move now. Goppy just chilling there, waiting. A very patient game, very tactical. Hold door. Our streamer having a bit of technical issues here. Oh no. Alright. Let's hope it is. Let's hope you got game sound now. If not, it's fine. It's fine. Alright, we'll just fix it in the intermission between the next round. But for now, let's focus on the match. Alright. Rain taking out the entirety of xQuadrant in such quick succession. Right, 4 of them drop like flies instantly. And that's the round for them. We're probably gonna archive this stream to the bottom abyss. Never to be seen again. Oh no. Alright. On to round 7. Surge is going for the flash. He's pushing up with his team. They're going for a divided approach. Seems like they're going to defend B. Right. Rain rotating over to A. Right. Don't know exactly why they've decided to abandon B. They seem to be backing up. So just trying to go for a flash, trying to see if someone's gonna push him. Right. He's going for a different angle. Right. He's been smoked out. His now his side's been obstructed. The rest of his team very patiently holding. Right. All of them playing a very, very patient and tactical game here. Seems like xQuadrant is going very, very slow on the push. They're taking their time. There's already 1 minute left on the clock, and there still isn't any side of them on any of the sides. Oh, there's first contact on B. Nades are going out with gunfire. Immune takes out both Reborn and McLaren. Surges catches somebody shooting through the smoke. He's going in for the kill. Gamerson gets Immune. Oh, and Surges is taken out by Goppy with a Star 58. And Aerial takes out Goppy, and that gives them that round. Pretty close neck and neck so far. each team taking out each other every single round. They're going in for trades, they're going in for picks. They seem to be doing a very tactical game. I believe they know each other pretty well, right? Their players, I believe they played against each other in other tournaments and other matches before, right? So they seem to be pretty familiar with each other. Alright, and now we have Axis. Haven't seen much of him this stream so far. He gets smoked, he gets pushed, he's getting completely pushed by xQuadrant. Taken out by McLaren with a P250. And xQuadrant gets wiped out, gets decked out by Akira especially. Right. That one corner, that one alleyway, they pushed what's it, Axis all the way, and now they got taken out completely. Right. And that's Nuclear. Akira takes out Nuclear as well. Akira playing a very, very big role in that round. We're on round 9. We're on round 9. It's Rain taking a bit of a lead here. xQuadrant gotta buck up a bit. Gotta re-strategize a few things. They try to push out, try to rush out. Seem to have worked at the very start, but Rain was prepared for them. Look, right. So just Rain going out for the nades, early nades here, right? xQuadrant not really responding. Oh, they seem to be having a fight through mid. So just stacking up with his teammate. Not sure if that's the right move to play there. Could have been picked off. So just trying to go for the peak. He's been smoked out. Another smoke comes on in. He's trying to go for an ambush, hiding in the corner, waiting patiently. xQuadrant seems to be pushing up. Oh, xQuadrant copy, C surge takes him out. We're now looking at McLaren. They seem to be very, very slowly pushing up. A lot of smokes going out, a lot of flashbangs. xQuadrant going as a team, all pushing together. None of them are looking at the left. None of them are providing some burst of fire here. Reborn takes out Aerial. And Immune takes out Gamerstin. Alright, Goppy gets an AK kill. McLaren with a sniper, he's not really he's pretty low, he's not really taking out anyone with that sniper. Oh, and a grenade takes them out. That's that round. They had a very strong push together. Unfortunately, they seem to stack up a lot. Oh, and Axis going in for Axis adding some salt on the wound. He's doing a bit more than teabagging the opponent here. Not quite sure if the adjudicators would be too happy about that. Not so sure if his teammate not so sure if his teammate consented to that, but hey, we don't judge here. You know, you would think that Rain would be teabagging on xQuadrant's dead body. Instead, it seems that he's going for his own teammate. There's usually some romantic drama there. Axis now with that U ratio, looking down, trying to find a peak, trying to find someone pushing him up, right? xQuadrant having now that, all of them pushing onwards to B instead. Axis having a very, very lonely match here. Very, very lonely round. His teammates pick off everyone. Surge's playing heavily, getting a double, or was it triple? I believe it was a double. Axis still holding on to that sniper. He really loves this U ratio. Going again for the same strategy. Axis seems to be going for that same corridor. Flashing out and holding off. Again, Axis holding down this corridor, holding on this tight angle, making sure that nobody passes him. xQuadrant, not sure if they're gonna be changing up their strategies, right? We've seen in previous rounds that Axis gets utterly pushed through this corridor, right? Even with just pistols. Silent game so far, not much happening. xQuadrant with a few grenades. They're having a bit of a grenade fest in mid again. It seems like xQuadrant is pushing onwards for B once more. Axis playing a very patient game, you know. You could never know. They might flank around, they might rotate. You never know. Anything could happen these days. Only 45 seconds left on the clock. What will xQuadrant do? xQuadrant pushing up towards B. Ariel gets a frag kill. McLaren takes out Akira. Surges again with a double kill with that AUG. Gets taken out by Goppy. Axis flanking around. He's holding on to A site with just his U ratio. Holding a very tight angle. 30 seconds left on the clock for xQuadrant. And now it's back to the patient game. 20 seconds left on the clock. What will xQuadrant do? They gotta push, and they gotta push quick. 15 seconds left. Both of them are on A. Oh, Goppy was on site. Axis catches him from behind, gets an assist, and Immune takes out the last player. Rain is taking a massive 5-round lead here with xQuadrant trailing behind with just 3 rounds won. Who knows? Maybe after the game flip. Maybe after the team flips. I tend to hear a lot about how a map is designed for a particular team. Personal opinion of mine is that it's really dependent on the player, whichever side they're best at, right? Some people love being underdogs. Axis again going for the consistency here, staying at the same spot, right? Trying to he's had the experience before, a few rounds beforehand, McLaren pushing him, and now it seems like xQuadrant knows better than that. Oh, Axis, his weight seems to be paying off. All right, xQuadrant seems to be flanking around, rotating, and Axis gets a pick off Goppy, gets another with nuclear, gets a frag, eats it, and he gets the last kill with Reborn. Gets a triple kill with that U ratio. Teams have been flipped. It's a 93 right now. xQuadrant gotta pull their weight here. They're a bit behind. We don't know what's going on, man. Let's have a look. Maybe on this side, maybe on CT side, xQuadrant can make a little bit of a comeback. Who knows? Comment down what do you think. Now we have Reborn here hiding behind that McLaren, waiting patiently. Now it's xQuadrant's turn to hold down the sides. Oh, Nuclear gets shot from the back, it seems. They manage to flank around behind him. And Immune takes out Goppy as well. It's a 3v5 situation. Reborn is pushing up, and he gets shot from the back as well. Immune takes out McLaren, gets the revenge. Axis missing his shots. Thankfully, he has Surges as his teammate. Got him. Surges coming in with that save. Not a good pistol round for xQuadrant. Rain, on the other hand, they seem to be very comfortable. They seem to be pretty confident, right, with their move. Going ahead with all the pushes, going ahead with all sorts of aggressive tactics here. Axis with that SAR 58, flashing out. They seem to be doing a divided attack. Akira gets a double kill with McLaren and Goppy. Gamerston gets Immune, and Akira gets a triple on Gamerston. The rest of them, Akira gets a quad, gets Reborn, and he successfully diverted all of them to go for him. Nuclear coming in with the FP6. No, trying to go for a flank, and he was unsuccessful. Axis with that final kill, taking out Nuclear. Let's see. 11-3 so far. It's not looking good. It's not looking good for xQuadrant. Seems like the first map is gonna go to Rain. Next up, I believe we have. Was it Legacy next? Or no, that might be the third map. Ariel takes out McLaren. Right, McLaren was holding that angle, couldn't take out any of them. Hit all of them pretty low though, Axis on 3 HP. Trying to flank around, trying to find somewhere else where he could be of use. Right, he could no longer push up with the rest of his teammates there. Can't get quite much damage with just 3 HP. pushing together with the rest of his teammates. He's going up, pushing towards A. Right, all the grenades going out. Axis gets hit with that grenade just barely. Gamerson getting Axis with that tiny frag. Right, now we see Reborn holding this angle. xQuadrant holding it very, very tightly. Nuclear going for a quick peek. Catches a few of them on the radar. Reborn trying to support. Trying to support with his South 58. Holding on two different angles. He gets flashed. He's probably getting pushed. It seems like their duel. Oh, our streamer died. Oh no. Let me just continue commenting here. It's a 2v3 situation. Rain has 15 seconds. Right. It's a 1v3 situation. Surges took out Nuclear. They got a bomb down, and it's not looking good. Unfortunately, it seems like our streamer is. Unfortunately, it seems that our streamer is facing some issues. We're not sure what's going on here. Do forgive us once again. It's been quite a few years since we've done this. Nevertheless, I'll be recording my screen so that if anything happens, hey, we still got this other recording to refer to. It's on the final round. We got 1 minute 10 seconds left on the clock. Both teams playing very, very patiently here. Reborn pushing up. Rain going for that very, 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 very slow push here. Already with just 52 seconds on the clock. Rain pushing up. Oh, catches McLaren in the corner. Gamerson gets a quad with his South 58. Immune gets that revenge, but it's not looking good, and xQuadrant gets the round. xQuadrant with the chance to make a comeback here. Seems pretty slim, but we've seen tougher odds happen before. xQuadrant spending very, very, very cheaply here. The economy is not looking too good, right? We got Nuclear with just $200 left. Today is really an unfortunate day. Let me say, even on my end, right? I'm expecting in game as well. I'm in the game as well, and even on my end, I'm lagging quite a fair bit. I'm not too sure if it's COps servers being COps, but hey, everything's going bad today. Hey, we make do. We make do. All right. Nuclear once more with this position, holding it very tightly with that AUG. All sorts of grenades going off on his right. Coming up to support, I believe, McLaren. Rain, on the other hand, being very, very patient with their push. Ariel already at 38 HP. Ariel staying back. Gets tagged again. He's losing that HP. Once more jumping across, trying to tease the enemy here. Immune and Kira taking out the enemies here. xQuadrant now in a 3v5 position with 20 seconds remaining. Nuclear gets a pick off. Akira gets a double, gets a triple. It's now a 3v2 situation flipped on Rain. And with just one player remaining, it's now a 2v1. Gimerson and Immune trading with oh, and there's Immune gone. xQuadrant making a bit of a comeback here, taking back 2 rounds despite their economical situation. xQuadrant a bit better well equipped now, I do have to say. A few AUGs we see. doing a bit of trading here, strategizing, right? Strategizing. You gotta know who's best at what weapon. You gotta know yourself, you gotta know your team. Nading out, early nades, just to scare off the enemy a bit. Going for a bit of a peek. Quick peeking back and forth. Aerial takes out McLaren already. Surges going ahead with Gamerstain with Deagles. Nuclear going for their revenge. Going for a double, going for a triple. Going for a quad. Nuclear. Reborn flanking around. Nuclear gets taken out by Immune. Reborn flanking around, trying to get him off. Try to pick off the last. And he hits him, but Immune gets that headshot. It's now 1v1 situation. Everything lays in Goppy's hands here. Immune, a very, very big player for this round. It's now Goppy versus Immune situation. The bomb is dropped. Immune hasn't taken the bomb. Goppy gotta be careful here. Immune could be anywhere by now. Alright. There's no intel. Immune going for that extreme flank around. Immune very, very low here, whereas Goppy is still at full health. He's trying to go for that bomb. Immune, I think he realizes now that, hey, he doesn't have the bomb. Reached the side and went, hang on a second, something's missing. And he gets picked off by Goppy. Unfortunate. The time was so close. I don't think he would have had the time to plant. It's a bit too narrow. xQuadrant. It's on match point. It's been on match point for a few rounds now. We have Goppy. Goppy making some big moves. Saves the round for xQuadrant in the last one. A few early grenades going out. Again, xQuadrant always with the same strategy, giving a few early grenades just to stall the enemy. I think they realize that Rain likes to take things slow. They can win with just time alone, Goppy going for the quick peeks. Not so sure about its effectiveness nowadays with sea observers on the fritz. 1 minute 20 seconds on the clock. xQuadrant and Rain trading a bit of gunfire back and forth over at mid. A lot of grenades going out. We see all those question marks on the map. Aerial still near their spawn, with the bomb even. As I said, Rin playing that extremely patient game. The bomb is still near spawn. 50 seconds remaining. Aerial slowly pushing up here. I believe that's Axis. Axis holding that angle. McLaren gets a double kill, gets Immune and surges. He's hit pretty low though. He's at 17 HP. Oh, Nuclear takes out Axis. Aerial gets a frag on McLaren. All the way across a few buildings. xQuadrant takes that round. With Nuclear taking out Aerial. It seems like xQuadrant could be making a very, very big comeback here. Place your bets in the chat. Who do you think is going to take the first map? It's looking like a very, very tight game. 5 rounds of difference. Who knows? We might be here for a while. Let's have a look. Again, xQuadrant with the early grenades. Nuclear already at 11 HP. He's pretty low. Nading out again. He got an assist. He got an assist on Surges, I believe. xQuadrant already in a 5v3 situation. 5v2 situation now that Reborn has gone for Immune. It seems like Nuclear's grenade has been doing quite a fair bit of work. Aerial takes out Nuclear. That's the end of all his assists. McLaren takes out Akira across this corridor. It's down to Aerial, and he's taken out by Goppy. xQuadrant again with many nades, nade sacking. A few other tournaments don't allow nade stacking, but here we do. We do recognize it as a valid strategy. I mean, you spend your money however you want, man. You could buy 5 P250s for all we care, but hey, you do what you do. We draw the line here where all you do is throw grenades at your own team, and that's when we find it a bit toxic. Oh. All sorts of grenades going out. xQuadrant getting a double kill with frags. Akira took out Nuclear in revenge. Akira getting a frag on Reborn. A bit of karma over there. 3v2 situation with xQuadrant. A 3v1 situation. McLaren with that frag. This round heavily dependent on the frags here. And Gopi takes out Akira. That's the final kill for this round. 9-12. 3 rounds away. xQuadrant has been catching up. Again, with the grenade strategy from xQuadrant. Seems to be doing pretty well. Seems to be doing pretty well with these grenade strats. See. Again, McLaren with his position, holding this angle down, holding this corridor. He's been successful about half the time. The other half he's been pushed. A bit of karma on this end, where he was the one pushing Axis on the other team. Speaking of Axis, again with this corner. Rain and xQuadrant, they seem to be having a lot of fixed positions here. A lot of fixed positions. Right. Let's take a look. Still 9-12. Nobody did yet. There's already 45 seconds. All that's been going on are tons of grenades going out. Gunfire trading, but still no kills. Not a single kill. Oh, speaking of which, Immune picks off Reborn. Here over here. Rain all pushing together towards B. They're refocusing their efforts. It's a 5v2. It's not looking good for xQuadrant. 4v1, and that's game. That's this round done. Rain takes the first map, and it's such a tight game. xQuadrant was so close with that comeback, but not close enough, unfortunately. Throughout this map, you can see that their strategies are pretty fixed, right? Their strategies are pretty fixed every single round, every single member doing the same thing over and over and over, making sure that, hey, they're not missing out on anything. All right. While we fix up a bit of the stream, all right, we're trying to fix a few things here and there. We unfortunately have a bit of technical difficulties, you know. So, yeah, very tight game for the first map. We're gonna hop off for maybe 5 minutes, all right, and we'll be back soon enough with the second map. Okay.
Okay, Ken.
Hello, welcome back, everyone.
Welcome
Right.
back. I think we owe everyone an explanation of what had happened.
Yeah.
Okay, so to keep it short, when we were screen sharing the screen, I put it on silent mode the entire time, so there wasn't any in-game audio that was streaming. But now we
Here-
have fixed that problem, and we should be starting very soon.
Yeah. Here's the wildest part, right? Here's the wildest part. So for half of the entire game, we've just been searching for the unsilent button. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Half the game didn't have audio because of the silent button. Ah.
Yeah, it's not one of my proudest days.
Midway.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so let's probably introduce ourselves. So,
Okay.
hello everyone, once again. I'm Agent, alright. I'm the founder of Claxon Tournaments. Started this whole thing like 4 years ago. And we are also joined with Midway. Alright, we're joined with Midway here today. Alright, he's the main streamer. Alright, and I'll be doing most of the talking. Okay? So, the players are in the second map right now. I believe that they're just waiting a bit. All right, they're giving us a bit of time, very gracious players. All right, and yeah, hopefully for this round, everything's going okay. All right, Midway's going for a bit. All right, he's gonna head to go get some ice pack for his phone. All right, okay, let's hop on into the game. Let's hop on into the game. All right, let's not give let's not give anyone the room code and password here. Do share the stream with your friends, your family, share it with your dog, we gotta get them views.
Your dog? Oh.
Why not? Why not? Yeah. We're doing quite a fair bit of multitasking here.
Indeed. It's
Yeah,
hard
so-
running a stream.
Okay. Midway, let's hop on over from the castle's decks all the way into the game.
Okay. Oh no. Give me a second. Another issue. Okay. Connecting in 3, 2, 1. Is it going to connect? Okay, it should connect now. Hey, there we go. Disconnected.
Alright.
And we are back. Better than ever.
I'm not so sure what the players are waiting for. Alright, we're ready whenever they are.
Alright, just turn back on the audio. It should be good now.
Hopefully everything's good now.
Agent, since you were the main caster last match, could you give us a breakdown of the score?
I believe the scores went with 13-9. xQuadrant. At first, the very first few rounds, everything was very close, and then Rain started taking a lead there. They started taking a lead on the counter side. Maybe it is a CD side of map. I don't know. Right? They started taking a lead, and they started making that lead even bigger all the way till match point. And we saw a very valiant comeback. All right, with xQuadrant taking away 6 rounds consecutively. Alright, they took 6 rounds and they were so close. It was a 9-12. They just needed 3 more rounds, just half of what they've done, and they got the game. Unfortunately, in the very last round, they whiffed, and Rain changed up their tactics. And xQuadrant, they lost that round. Okay, so we're now moving on to the second map. Alright, second map being Raid. Okay, I believe the teams are just trying to connect. Alright, I believe they've changed one player out. So yeah.
Yes. And I was observing the game just now, and it's come to my attention that Soar is a CT-sided map, like a lot of other maps. Apparently CT side is the side where you can get as much rounds as possible. And so actually, in CT it's advisable to get at least 9-3 or 8-4 in order to have a good chance of winning the match. Because on T side, you have to push them. So that will be a bit harder because most of them will be camping. And that's why COps in and of itself is naturally a more CT-sided game.
I'm gonna be honest real here. I'm gonna be honest real quick. You sound like the listening comprehension guy. For
Marshall
those of you who don't know,
Cavendish. Wait. Marshall Cavendish listening comprehension examination. Wait.
oh,
wait.
no,
Wait.
no,
Wait.
no,
Wait.
no,
Let
no,
me do
not
it again.
this.
Wait.
No, no, no,
Marshall
no, no, no.
Cavendish. Wait. What's the name of it? Let me go and find it.
No, in before they copyright strike us or something. Oh man.
Okay. Not a good idea.
I don't wanna get knocked. In what? Allegedly. But
dear.
yeah, all right. The teams are just gonna settle in real quick. But yeah. In the meantime, okay. You're right. CT is the side that you want to be on because it's the whole objective of T to attack, and it's it's much simpler for the CT to just sit on their bomb, hide in a corner, and wait because it's their job, right? They don't need to push too much unless it's a site retake. Then that's where things get a bit different. They tend to go a bit sideways at that point. But while they're on CT side, you can see that there is quite a fair bit of advantage, and another big thing is predictability, right? For CT, you can sit down and you can prepare, you can wait, and you can expect your enemies to come from certain directions. You can hold and wait. That's kind of the point, right? Where T needs to breach and clear. That's why they call it the breach. We saw in the previous map that a lot of repetition happened. People stuck to their strategies, and that led to either their wins or their demise. It's a bit of a double-edged sword.
Indeed. It's interesting. Is there any map that is T-sided? Actually, if I'm not wrong, the only T-sided map, or like at least the balanced map, is either like Canals or Raid, which is this map, if I remember correctly. Is that correct? Usually it's Canals and Raid that there are more pathways. Port, Canals and Raid. Yeah, because there are more entrances, there are more pathways, so it's actually harder for the CT to hold side. Well, in such cases, for example in Bureau, especially for like the B side, they only can come in from 3 directions. So their movement can be very easily predictable.
Yeah, some may say that. For me personally, I honestly don't really see a whole like CT or T-sided sort of thing. As I mentioned earlier in the previous map, alright. So I've been playing this game for a very, very long time, all the way since back in 2015, right? I believe currently I'm one of the oldest players out there, but in my time, I've seen a fair share of everything, and personally, I really like playing on T side for a few maps like Bureau, Plaza, Canals. Those are fun to play with because you can go ahead and rush certain things, right? Oh, it looks like the players are going ahead with the knife for side, and we're getting started.
And the match has ended. Wow! Oh, looks like Rain won. Okay, we can end the stream now.
Alright, that's it. We're good for the night. Alright, let's
alright.
go back to bed. Nah. Alright.
Okay, we should be back soon. One of the last is gonna join. I believe that they have done all their recordings, and
they should all be ready.
Yeah. Yep. We should all be ready. The mods should restart the match, and we can get right into it.
Who hosted the room? Is it who?
Oh no.
Do you have room owner permission?
Me, do I? How do I check? No, I don't.
You don't. Alright. I don't either. This is a...
Oh no. I mean, it gives us more time to talk, if anything.
Oh, this is a shambles here. They things are not going well today.
It's okay. We can just sit down, relax, and talk more about the game. Maybe Asian, you can inspire us by some history lessons. Any fun fact of the game? You know, I'm sure you have many fun facts that you might want to tell us.
Oh gosh.
They should be able to reset.
They got the manual.
Yeah, they
got a
gotta do it the
reset.
manual
Oh,
way.
no.
It's the old
Oh, no.
way. It's the old way.
Speaking of old ways, you asked for some history facts, you get some history facts. Did you know that most tournaments were initially played with 2v2s or 3v3s? The maps were designed for much smaller teams initially, and the game used to support up to 10 players per side. So it was a lot of action-packed, a lot of action-based stuff. But yeah, so now all these new maps, they take into account a much bigger team. So you'll see a bit of reworks for a lot of the older maps, and all the older maps used to be named after location. Right?
Oh, and immune.
Let's get.
He's gonna get a double kill quickly. He's gonna get a triple kill, and he's gonna get a fourth. No, third takes down Ariel though. And this is an interesting situation, pushing tunnels. And now it's a 2v1. Goppy with a double kill. Axis coming down from the top. And now it's Goppy vs Axis. Goppy at tunnels. Axis, he's gonna encounter Goppy soon. And Goppy fires the shot first. And Axis is taken down. And XQ wins the first round.
You got a pistol round. Goppy lands the hits. Axis, on the other hand, whiffs. You know, I think he was aiming for his foot there. I don't know why. That bullet seemed to be going quite a bit away. Right? Maybe he saw a cockroach. I don't know. But we're on to the second round here. We'll have to see how Rain comes back.
Oh,
Reborn already goes for a double.
Goppy.
Goppy gets another pick. And
Wow.
just right off the bat, right off mid, already pre-firing away and getting those hits in.
I think they're going for the bomb plant, but Nuclear is there to stop them with the double kill. And XQ wins that eco round. That's an interesting strat from Rain, trying to bait out them at middle to go for the plant, because planting gives you money, if I am not wrong, $1,100, which is a lot of money. But they failed to do that. And now it's 2-0.
It seems that Rain is switching up their strategies a bit here. Previous game, they were playing very, very slow and very, very calculated. Now they're going for a bit of a faster rush tactic, where we see they're going through mid, they're going through the side alleys, they're going through as fast as they can, and it's not going out too well for them, if I'm being honest. They're getting picked off very quickly,
Nuclear.
especially without the armor here. Nuclear already getting a double, BB Vix coming back for at least a kill, and one other person from XQ died. They got a bomb down, but unfortunately that wasn't enough.
Lost. It's interesting. I think in Singaporean terms, the word is called rabak. It's like they're like just running in, trying to get kills. They lack that same organization as they had in Soar. And as I was explaining earlier, Red is actually a more T-sided map, so them getting 3 rounds on the CT is really interesting, and this gives them a higher chance to actually win this match or this round.
Again, the size of the map is really up to your preference. So it seems Rain's T game is much weaker than xQuadrant CT game. So we'll have to see how that goes. They're changing up their strategies a bit here again. They're going for their older strategies of going together and going slow. This seems to work very well for them in the previous map. We'll see how this goes here.
Indeed.
Axis trying to go for a wallbang.
Didn't work. And now,
Well,
Immune is going up to heaven, and let's see. We have Nuclear hiding at mid. And Reborn is going to take the first kill into Axis, and there's 2 people on the B side. Ariel is going to get Goppy. Immune, is he going to spot someone? He gets the wallbang onto Gamerston. And last person is probably at Tunnels. Nuclear at B long has the chance to flank them, but he falls back due to a flash. Ariel is pushing up to B long with the bomb. He's going to plant it, but he's getting wallbanged. Down to 51 HP. Third.
a 3v4 situation with the bomb down, and it seems that the CT, they gotta retake the site, and they are pushing this site slowly. They still got a few grenades, surprisingly.
With the
2v4 situation, 1v3 situation. BB Vix getting those kills, and Ariel gets the last pick on Reborn. It's not looking too well. Sorry, I mean Rain took back 1 round. Sorry, I got the teams confused here. I'm still thinking it was like the last map. Hope. Rain 1-3. All of them pre-firing through mid, We got 3 AKs just blasting off, and Akira with the bomb. No, sorry, not with the bomb. Akira and his teammate pushing up to B, trying to flank it around. They're being very careful, going in with the flashbangs, going for a double flash. Gets a pick on Reborn, hits the head. Akira very low with 9 HP. They're trying to take the B site, slowly pushing one by one. Gets a wall bang on Gamerstin. Ariel and BB goes for the picks as well, and that's this round. BB goes for Gopi and gets the kill. We're going for a bit of a mix, so yeah, pretty interesting.
And it seems like Rain is coming back on the T side. From 0 to 3, it's now 2 to 3. And it seems like they're going to be setting up for an A side push. And it's going to be very fast. And oh, XQ, 4 members on the A side. But 2 went to tunnels, and there's 2 on A side. It's going to be really interesting. Third gets completely flashed. And Rain is going to come in full force. Vix with the entry frag. Third with his kill. But Axis refrags him. Gamerstin is going to take down Axis, but Ariel quickly refrags. And now it's just Nuclear on 2 HP. But Kira, flanking him from tunnels, gets the round for Rain.
Now a 3v3 situation. Rain has got that comeback. It's now tied. It's anyone's game at this point. Again, we see just like the previous map. They are very, very neck and neck. They are very close. It really comes back down to strategy, right? Where we have a more popular team versus a up and comer, a more community level team, right? We see BVX going on with the grenades. On the CT side, Gamerstin again with this position holding it. xQuadrant going for a lot of uniformity, trying to stick with what they have, and they get third gets a double kill with that AUG, gets another assist. Gopi with the final damage there. They catch a grenade all the way up at heaven, and now they're just blasting it to Kingdom Come. All the grenades are going out. They're pushing in. Last player is stuck there. We got Immune, who is he's just being cornered, and he gets picked off by Gopi. Let's have a look at the scoreboard here.
And indeed, 4 to 3. Gopi going 8 to 4, and Vix going 8 to 5. These 2 members are really doing it well for their team. It is very interesting. Its score is quite even. It's 4 to 3. On Rain, there's 3 people going negative, but on XQ, there's only 1 person going negative. Let's see. Can Rain turn this around and equalize on the scoreboard? Seems like, ooh, they're being sneaky here. They're walking to site to make sure that no one knows that they're coming. And Axis being very aggressive down B long, and oh no, not him, Immune takes down third. But the nades ran in, and Axis is going to get naded down to 2 HP. And Gopi, he's on the side. He's on tunnels. But Ariel, oh, what's this? Are they somehow going to go A side? They're flanking. Most of XQ is on B side and tunnels, and no one realizes it. Look at all of them. 2 people on the B side. Does anyone realize that Rain is actually going for the A side? Who is the closest? Oh, Gopi will be the only one there to stop it. But he gets full flashed, down to 37 HP, firing it away. But Akira takes him down. And now it's a 2v4. Akira is going to take down Reborn. And now there's left Gamerstin, who gets taken down by Axis as well. 4 to 4. It looks like Rain is going to come back.
Again, a very tight game here. They're just trading rounds at this point. I mean, taking a look at things, hey, we're also trading rounds for commentary, and it looks like they're doing the same thing. Who knows? They might be watching the stream. They might be copying our ideas. Oh no, Midway, they're copying our ideas. We gotta do something about them, man. They're stealing our job.
Oh no. Predictions for the next round? 5-4 for CT or 4-5 for T?
That's the same thing, man. It's either 5-4 on either side. Come on.
Well, that's besides the point.
Fine. It's fine. We got BB Vix holding down mid, trying to cover the flank for the rest of the team, or for Rain. Rain pushing up as a 3 squad, and they are slowly pushing in. They're trying to be as anonymous as possible. They try to be sneaky, try to be a bit sneaky freak about it. And now they've come in. They're coming in loud with grenades going in, shooting through walls here. Akira gets 1 pick, and now they're going around. They're just having a feel of the land, seeing where xQuadrant is gonna go, how xQuadrant is gonna react to them. Akira with a very, very slow pick down the tunnels here. Holding down mid again. He's watching everyone's backs. We take a look at xQuadrant on the other hand. xQuadrant again, they're still in similar positions as they usually do, each holding down their own different part of the map as a singular person. Rain on the other hand, going in pairs, going in squads, and xQuadrant not so sure if this is the strategy. Reborn single-handedly holding down the side. He gets picked off by both BB and someone else. I'm not too sure. Akira gets a bit of damage. It's not looking good for xQuadrant. BB gets the grenade of Goppy, and it's now a 5v1 situation. Can he get the clutch ace? Nope. Gamerson gets knocked out by Imi.
No, he can't.
Unfortunate.
No, he can't. And it's 5-4. Interesting. And now let's take another look at the scoreboard. Vix going 10-5. Goppy going 8-6. It is really trading rounds at this point. And now, what is XQ gonna do? It looks like their money situation is not the best. Third only having $900. And it looks like this might be one of their last buys. If they lose this round, they will probably be forced to go on an eco round. And now Rain. They're gonna do a fast B-side push. Axis. He's gonna go up. Heaven. Oh, but Gamerston and third gets a Q respectively. Immune is nading. He's trying to get the person on B side. But Gamerston is there and he gets a lot of damage, but Immune with the double kill. But both of them are on 22 and 14 HP. It's a really close round. Can they both clutch it out? And the nade hits Axis down to 6 HP. And Immune! He's gonna backstab Nuclear. This is a really interesting situation. They seem like
Nuclear just walked past him. That smoke came in.
Oh, Goppy. He's got spotted, but he gets the frag onto Axis and he gets oh, he didn't get it. But third gets the kill into Immune. And wow, they are really trading rounds.
Yep. Third steals the kill from Goppy. Right. And it's now 5-5. It's now 5-5. Let's take a look at the scoreboard here. Alright, let's take a look at the scoreboard here. It's pretty balanced so far. Both of the teams looking with very similar scores, right? We got xQuadrant, you know, with the top frag Goppy, and the rest of the team is pretty balanced, right? We got 2 people at 7, 1 person at 5. The assist game is strong for third, right? And conversely, on the Rain's side, right? It's a very similar looking scoreboard, right? With the top 2 going the same, and the rest of them falling behind, but pretty well balanced, I would say, as a team. Let's take a look. Goppy in the tunnels. Again with a very patient game on xQuadrant side of thing. We take a look at Rain. They've gone back to their strategy of being together as a team and pushing together. They're now pushing the site and they're going in loud, throwing in 3 grenades. They get flashed. It's fine. They managed to get a frag on Goppy through frags. Right. Axis gets a shot on Nuclear. Takes him down through the smoke. BB Vase catches Reborn off guard. And Gamerston managed to out-frag Aerial. Aerial shot first, but Gamerston just better accuracy. Axis and Immune getting the last 2 kills, and that's 1 round for Rain. Midway, back to you.
Wow. How many rounds have they traded at this point? It feels like I always cast a round when Rain wins. I think that's the case. And whenever XQ loses, Agent will always cast the next round.
Yep. Yes, I'm taking XQ and you're taking Rain. Let's see. Let's see how this goes.
And Nuclear, ooh, you got the first pick onto the Q. And Axis down to 16 HP. And now, it's getting interesting. They're gonna push down mid. Seems like, since they're not going into tunnels, they're gonna try and go to CT. It's a bit of an interesting strategy here. I think third will be there to intercept it. Oh, does he see anyone? Oh, and he gets wallbanged and he dies. The end. It's a 3v3 now. Axis 16 HP. Ooh, aggressive with a sniper. I think I can do this. Ah, interesting. Axis is now very far. And Nuclear, he's gonna come to Axis and takes him down. It's now a 2v2. They're going to go on the A side. Gamerston, he won't be on the A side though. There's only Nuclear, but I don't think Nuclear realizes. Well, now he does. Spamming through the smoke. Nuclear slowly going. Gamerston through tunnels. Nuclear through CT. Vix. Ooh, that aggression. I think he sees him through the smoke. What is happening? I think I have disconnected. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. The sound should be back now. My apologies for that. There's a slight 5-second sound delay. Ayo. Back to you, Agent.
Nothing too much there midway. The BO3 gets a double kill with that SG583. That gun used to be utterly broken, alright? Another history fact for you. That gun used to shoot through walls. You don't need wall hacks, you got an SG583 inbuilt walls into the game. Let's go. But that was very early on when quite a few things were broken. So yeah, I believe that was as early as open alpha, right? Rain going with a bit of more aggressive play here as CT. Previously in the other map, they were very slow and they kept holding in places. They seem to be rushing as a team. And XQ already got a bomb down. Unfortunately, they didn't expect Rain to be so quick. They came right behind them when the bomb was planted. And yeah, it's now a 3v2 situation. It's very close. 2v2 situation. Gamerstin getting all the picks. Gets taken out by Akira. It's a 1v1 situation. Akira versus Goppy. Rain's bottom frag against xQuadrant's top frag. He's running out of time. He tries to go for Ninja. He could have held it down, but turns to fire Goppy and loses that battle.
Oh no. XQ. Interesting. It feels like you're supporting XQ now. They won a round while you were casting. Is it gonna be Rain winning this eco round? Well, we're gonna find out. And it was a really interesting strategy by XQ. I wouldn't say interesting, but it's very conventional. You just stack Heaven, plant B, and because Heaven's a hit glitch, it's actually harder to hit it. And that's why Rain had such a hard time trying to get the round, and in the end they didn't. And now an interesting push by them. Going through tunnels? XQ. What are they doing? They're just playing mid. They're playing mid carefully. Nuclear just chilling. Seems like they're all taking it a bit slowly. If I can fly properly. Rain just stacking. This is really interesting. 4 people on tunnels and Vix on near Heaven. And let's see what is Rain doing. I think someone is going on the A side. And Nuclear disconnects. Oh dear. Isn't he the bomb? Isn't he the bomber? Oh, but the bomb drops. Just nice. And now, I think XQ, they're waiting for Nuclear to come back. And I think that's a good strategy. But I think they realize that they have to go on without him. There's 45 seconds left. And the round now begins. A smoke is deployed on the A side. Reborn and Gamerstin, they're approaching, they're running. They're really making a lot of noise here. Axist. He's gonna be backstabbing. Oh, an aerial with a nade kill onto Goppy. Now it's a 3v5. Axist with a knife kill on Nuclear. But Nuclear was AFK. And now it is truly a 3v5. 3 guns against 5 pistols. Gamerstin with the frag. Reborn with another frag. And now it's a 3v3 situation. Axist. Ooh, Axist. He's gonna be backstabbing. Can he get a kill? He jumps! And he goes for a wallbang. He gets another one. Oh, he didn't get another one. But Rain wins that eco round. Like what I said, Agent. Apparently whenever I start casting, Rain wins. And whenever you start, XQ wins. At this rate, I think Rain is gonna win it. What are your thoughts?
Oh no. Let's have a look at the scoreboard here. Let's see how things have changed. Alright. So both teams had a change in their lineup a bit. They called in a sub. Right. We got BB now carrying Rain. With just Immune coming up as second frag. And for XQ on the other hand, their sub is now at the bottom. So I'm not sure if that was a good idea. Right. Maybe the previous player would have been better. xQuadrant going in with a push now, being much more aggressive with things. Gamersin gets 1 kill on BB. And triple frag from Akira.
Triple
frag from Akira.
Oh my goodness, and a 4.
And gets another kill. Nuclear takes him down with that shotgun. But it's now 1v3 situation. Nuclear gets another and he gets shot down by Aerial. Very tight match. Seems that they've broken the curse there.
Oh, they did have. Okay, maybe we switch sides now. Maybe XQ will win now when I'm casting. that it could work like that, but that was really a triple kill nade from Kira. Really interesting there. And now, what is XQ's strat? It looks like a fast B push. BB Vix, he will be there to stop them. He's gonna crouch, stay in their heaven. Third, oh, they're all going for it. Reborn with the Deagle kill onto Aerial, but they're gonna come into Vix, who gets a double, who gets 1 kill. Nuclear is gonna take down Vix, and now it's a 3v3. Axist with a sniper, can he get a pick? And Immune, he's gonna get another nade kill. And now, they're stacking heaven, but they get needed. And now, it's just a 3v1 and Axis takes down Gamerston, and the round goes to Rain. 10-6 on the CT side for Rain. On to you, Agent.
Seems like xQuadrant is struggling a bit here. Oh no, xQuadrant. Reading the chat here, some people are saying this user stressed. XQ are like, even if we lost, we would know their strats in circuit. And yeah, that's not wrong. That's not wrong. We see here the teams, they're getting to know each other at the same time. They're gonna meet each other in other tournaments such as circuit, right? And yeah, maybe in the next season as well. Who knows? For now. It seems like the entirety of xQuadrant is stacking up on heaven. Aerial takes out Nuclear, gets that headshot with the AUG. Third, holding a very peculiar angle. He's holding the door very well, but he pushes and he gets taken down by Aerial. Immune holding that heaven, trying to get a wallbang here. Immune misses his shots, misses his shots. Whiffs on all of that. Oh boy. Immune now watching tunnels. It's a 5v2 situation. It's not looking good for xQuadrant. Gets an assist with Akira fragging out Gamerston quite literally, and the last kill goes to Aerial, taking down Goppy with his AUG.
An interesting round. 11-6 on the CT side. I thought Raid was a more T-sided map, but I guess I've been proven wrong by Raid. It is very interesting. I don't know how many times I've said very interesting, probably like 5 times, but it is interesting. It's been a while since any of us have casted. And now, onto the game. XQ. Oh, Nuclear. Dies. Well, that's a brilliant start. XQ. They're gonna push into the A side, but they're making a lot of noise. But Reborn, he's gonna get the entry frag onto Immune. And now it's 4v4 Axis, slowly creeping around with a sniper. And it seems like they're just gonna run away. I think Gamerston is just there to take the weapon. They wanna try to get a nade kill, but I don't think they're gonna get anything. And Vix disconnects. Oh dear. And it's now a 3v4, a 2v4, assuming that Vix disconnects. But Axist, he is still alive. He's slowly creeping around. It's very interesting. He's gonna meet third, and who fires the shot first? Axis fires it first, and I think everyone is now alerted that Axis is gonna flank them. Copy is gonna hide, but he gets full flashed. Gamerston is gonna kill Vix, and now it's a 2v2 with everyone flash. Axis with a, I don't know what is that, like a flash wallbang. Wow, I mean brilliant, woohoo! And Gamerston, oh, he's choking, he's reloading. Oh, down to 2 HP, but Aerial is gonna clutch the round. I think that was a flash wallbang shot.
Nah, I'm quite sure he jumped and he got a hit.
Flash jump wallbang. Flash jump wallbang.
He got flash. And then the flash died out. He jumped and he saw the outline of someone's body and he went for a few shots. He missed his first, got his second, and gets banged.
Like Axis says, bang bang.
They're talking a bit in the chat here.
Oh.
Gotta warn them, you know. Gotta stop them from that. Don't you
do
know about their mothers?
moderators?
It would appear that we are also the moderators for this game.
Oh.
Aerial gets a wallbang on Goppy. We're noticing a lot of wallbangs here. It's very important that you know what you can shoot through and what you can't, and sometimes it's better that you just don't shoot at all.
I think a wallbang just happened. It
Yep,
feels like
Axis got a wallbang on Nuclear.
out of paper.
And yep. It's a 12-6 situation. It looks like it's gonna be match point. It's a 3v4. It's a 2v4 with Immune taking down Reborn. The bomb is down on A, was it? Yes, A.
And Immune.
Immune takes out Gamerston and third takes out Immune, but unfortunately it's not enough. Aerial takes out third, and that's game. xQuadrant saving their KDA. right? We used to be very strict on that. We used to disqualify for people doing that, but we're a bit. I'll be honest here. We need a bit more teams.
Oh dear. And it
13-6
seems like
for the second match.
13-6. 39, 13-6. Rain winning XQ. Not by a majority. They didn't thrash XQ, but they won convincingly. And I think Rain will keep the title again.
Yep. Let's head on over to the Castle Stakes midway. Very interesting matches we got back to back. We got Rain versus XQ first on, was it Soar, and now on Raid, right? So what do you think about their performance in Raid? How did the game go? What do you think?
Interesting. That's the first thing I'll say. Okay.
That's his new favorite word. That's interesting. Very, very interesting.
Indeed. I've been observing, and I think that Raid is an interesting map because there are many pathways. Like I said, there are many pathways. There are many choices that you can make. There are many different routes that you can go. So I think Raid is a more tactical map. I would say it's more complex than compared to maps like Bureau and Grounded, where there's only certain points where you can enter a site. While in Raid, there are many points where you can enter a site from. So it really is interesting. On to you, Agent.
Definitely. All these newer maps are definitely much more interesting than the older ones. The older ones are very, very they're pretty straightforward, right? You go ahead and you get to see the enemy within the first 10 seconds. But in the newer maps, they took this into account, right? Where they try for a bit more dynamics. They try to go for a bit more turns, a bit more corners, and we'll have to see. We'll have to see how that goes, right? So yeah, I guess for the audience, it's pretty interesting for us as old timers. We like to say, or veterans of the game. We're much more used to the older maps like Tokyo, Amsterdam, Plaza, stuff like that. And taking a look at all these new maps, taking a look at how these teams play, is much different than the older strategies, right? There's some things that are pretty much the same, but for the most part, we see a lot of unique things going on. But again, we're the people that stay on the back end usually. It's just unfortunately that today, about 10 of our streamers just happen to be unavailable at the same time. How's that happened?
I don't know. And we had to call on old people like me, an agent, and messing up the first game entirely. Wow, it really is an interesting experience so far.
But hey, we're now prepared, right? If we get a day where 10 of our streamers are unavailable again, it's fine, all right? We got the two of us here.
Yeah, definitely. You at least see one of us. And I think this might wrap it up soon.
Yep. So again, thank you all for coming in. Thanks for checking out the tournament. If you are interested to play, alright, we're giving out premium cases, we're giving out credits. Hop on into our Discord servers, alright? You can visit our website at claxontournaments.net if you can't find any of our links, alright? Or just check out our description. You'll be able to find everything you need there. Okay? Do feel free to sign up. It's free. It's very, very open. We humbly invite all the amateur teams to come on in to try it out, and hey, let this be your first tournament experience with us. Okay? So tomorrow we have another match going on. I believe it's gonna be the Europe finals, or was it the India finals?
I think it's India finals. India finals.
Alright. Then we got the India finals tomorrow, and we got the Europe finals and the South America finals coming up within the week. Then from there we'll start the next seasonals soon. Right.
Indeed.
Yeah,
Next
premium
month?
cases.
Oh, premium cases. I think you can elaborate more on that.
Premium cases. I believe the winning team gets what, 8 premium cases for the first place per player, right? We got quite a bit of a deal, right? Quite a bit of a bargain. We're also giving $50 for the top team in each of the seasonals. So that's 200 USD across the globe out there for anyone who wants it. And we're gonna be hosting this pretty frequently on a monthly basis. So again, hop on in, have fun. Powered by BearClaw together with NiceCactus and Critical Force OY themselves. So here we are. Here we are.
I think the main message is you look forward to more of our tournaments. I think that's what he's trying to say. We have much more exciting stuff for you. And As Claxon, we will do things consistently. I think consistent Claxon can be a new word to describe us.
Oh gosh, it sounds like we sound like we're gonna go into Marvel characters or something where we're gonna use alliteration everywhere. Oh
Yeah,
boy.
alliteration, CC.
Nah. But yeah, once again, thank you all for coming in, for watching the show. If you want to see us cast more matches, do leave a like. Do comment down below who's your favorite caster, me or Midway.
Oh.
Haha. Right, and we'll catch you next time. All right. Thank you all for coming in, and we'll see you in the next tournament match. Bye bye.
Okay, peace out, guys. Stopping the stream now.